There has been a big announcement in West Palm Beach where you have been. Tell us what's going on.
Oh, yeah, I was down here, Lisa, with this PGA Tour LPGA Alliance that was announced, sort of a formal cooperative effort. We saw just one of the first deals with that, and the Jessica Korda and Justin Thomas, who both won in Malaysia last year, they were down here for a media day in West Palm where they were, they were filmed on camera or interviewed on camera. It was projected back to Malaysia media, and just an example of what the LPGA and PGA Tour are trying to do together. The LPGA and PGA Tour events will be played back-to-back in Malaysia this year, back-to-back weeks on the same venue. It was Kuala Lumpur Golf and Country Club, and it's becoming a TPC venue. And like I said, they'll be back-to-back, so over there they'll get to experience the LPGA and the PGA Tour in back-to-back weeks as we got to experience it at Pinehurst and the U.S. Open. But just another example of the LPGA and PGA Tour trying to do things together. And I think the big thing we're all waiting for there is to see what joint event. They're still in the works trying to plan a joint event with the PGA Tour and LPGA playing together. Nobody knows quite yet what they're going to do, but that'll be a big deal when they finally come up with a plan and announce it.
All right, Randall Mel, thank you so much for joining us. Safe travels.
Right. Great being on. Thanks, Lisa.
Thank you.
Will.
See you.
I think, like we talked before this whole thing started, the PGA Tour and Commissioner Fincham, I think, is being really smart about this. And Randall mentioned it. It is so big. Women's golf is so big in Asia, especially in that part of the world. And they're testing the waters, so to speak, where it can potentially have a huge financial impact.
Yeah, for sure. And like we said, it's going to be great to see the women play the same course this week in Rio as the men did last week, and we saw it at Pinehurst a couple years ago. Now we'll see it again in Malaysia. But just we're inching closer to that potential mixed event or co-sanctioned event or what have you. We'll have to see how the details come together. But it's an exciting time. The closer those two organizations work together, I think the better it is for the game of golf as a whole.
Yeah, and it's definitely good. I mean, especially, I think, for the women's game. I think that it's going to help grow the LPGA Tour.